Reference of religious persecution in Bangladesh is often equated with quote-unquote situation of minorities in India. The quote-unquote liberals on either side of the border go a step further in referring situation of minorities in, again, quote-unquote BJP-ruled India. Abrogation of Article 370 from Kashmir is projected as persecution of Muslims in India. Can you give me do an honest comparison of the situation on either side of the border? Over to you, sir.
You see, the situation of, as I said, minority persecution in Bangladesh. I first would like to speak about Bangladesh. So, first of all, the persecution, as I said, is continuing from 1947. And by and large, it's a silent persecution because media, they don't speak. They don't tell the truth. They are afraid of telling the truth because our country has been ruled and governed by the governments who are subscribing to political Islam, number one. Now, as you are mentioning about Indian situation, they see upholding the political Islam and anti-Semitism. It also gives birth to anti-Hindu and anti-India rhetoric, sentiment, and that's why I'm not biased at all. I mean, I don't see that Indian Hindus are coming on the street and publicly chanting to slaughter Muslims. I have not seen it yet. And if they have done this, they would have been in jail. So in a country where you can chant publicly slogan to slaughter Hindus, how can you compare the situation of the minorities in Bangladesh with the minorities in your country? Cannot. Indian Muslims are rather enjoying, I should say, Indian Muslims are rather enjoying more privilege than Hindus just because they are religious minorities. That thing is not happening in Bangladesh. You have a Muslim president. You had in India.
Yeah.
APJ Kalam. But in Bangladesh, tell me.
Before that, we had Ali Ahmed.
So give me one name in Bangladesh of a Hindu individual who became a president or a prime minister. Rather, in Bangladesh, only one Hindu man, S.K. Sinha, Surendra Kumar Nath Sinha, he became the Chief Justice. And you have seen how Sheikh Hasina has finally pulled him down, humiliated. Why? Because he just wanted to uphold the justice. He was not ready to be biased. And then that was the fate. And then it would not happen with a Muslim Chief Justice. She could do it, Sheikh Hasina, because Sinha was a Hindu. In India, if certain similar things would happen, I'm sure it would be a massive hue and cry. And your government would be under tremendous pressure. But in Bangladesh, no problem. Hindus are the very easy targets.